Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So in this video we're looking at what's going on with Guild of Guardians. So this is the mobile RPG coming out from Immutable on the 15th of May. So that is currently about 7 weeks off. And that's going to be coming out through the app stores for mobile devices. In the meantime, they are sort of gearing up with some events and in particular they've got this one here which is to do with NFTs. So I've been fiddling around with various things. I would say it's not the simplest, partly because this is one of the first games to be using the new Passport wallet onboarding system that Immutable has created. It's also one of the first games running on their new blockchain, which is called the ZK EVM, which is a zero knowledge Ethereum virtual machine blockchain, which is actually run by Polygon. So it's Polygon's ZK EVM, and they're working with Immutable's working with them, and basically this is a I guess the Immutable's layer that's working on the Polygon ZK EVM, where you use the IMX token rather than the Polygon token, if that makes sense. Okay, so when we see here, we go to this is the Guild Guardians website. You can pre-register for the mobile launch to get some freebies, but here we have this store opening. So you basically can buy these NFTs, prayer packs, and then you burn those to recruit Guardians. Obviously, we can see here there's only 6 remaining of these. If you want to spend $659 to get 250 prayers, so you get a 30% off there. So you get that's I guess people think that's going to be what's the most reward for your buck, depending on whether you can sell them, and $156 and 18.945. So I'm obviously going to have the cheap one. Obviously, the issue here is you have to get the USDC stablecoin. You have to get it in your wallet on the ZK EVM chain, which is sort of not the easiest thing. So you can just buy it via credit card, which I tried to do, but for various reasons didn't work out. It's to do with stuff that's going on in the sort of UK at the moment in particular. You have to have a 24-hour wait period before you can buy crypto. In some cases. So I fiddled around with various things. Let's have a look at my Passport here. So this is my Passport account. You basically create this using your email. So it's pretty straightforward in terms of onboarding. And we can see here there's 2 different options here. So I have the Immutable ZK EVM option here, and we can see I have some IMX token, so the Immutable token, have a bit of that and have a bit of USDC. So actually what I ended up doing was bridging some IMX token from Ethereum mainnet onto the Immutable ZK EVM. It did cost a bit of gas. It didn't cost as much gas as I thought it would. So that may be an option for people if you have the IMX on the Ethereum blockchain and you want to eat the gas costs. Probably the cheapest way to do it is to use a debit card and do it that way, because obviously they're you're getting them directly into your wallet on the ZK EVM. There's also the Immutable X here. These are sort of this is a separate. This is Immutable's old blockchain. So there's a sort of slightly complicated thing going on here. This is the old blockchain. There are still assets on there, although all the Guild of Guardians NFTs got moved, or not all of them. So there was a migration process that they did it for free, basically for you. But there are still a whole bunch of those NFTs are on the old Immutable X blockchain. You can bridge them over, but you have to pay the gas fee now. There was an option where Immutable basically pay your gas fee. So you can see here I've actually got $25 on the old blockchain. I can't see any way in which I can bridge that over at the moment. I'm sure it will happen, but at the moment I hope I'd be able to bridge this to the ZK EVM, but it doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. This is a totally different sort of blockchain. It's called Stark. It's based on Starknet basically, and this is a Polygon one. So incompatible, even though they both say immutable, at least at the moment. But anyway, I got my IMX token, and I've converted some to USDC, so you can do that using QuickSwap. Although you can't use the QuickSwap Open app, that's sort of the QuickSwap web app. You have to do it within the ZK EVM situation. So I'm not going to go into all that sort of stuff. It's doable. It's not the easiest, I will say that. You have to fiddle around with stuff. Anyway, so I've got my USDC here, so we can go and buy this. So I'm going to use the coins in my wallet. It's basically going, it's checking my wallet. I'm logged into this website with my wallet. We can see you're going to have a pop up here, and it's going to tell me what is going on, hopefully. And I'm going to have to sign it, because this is obviously like a blockchain. And hopefully I'm going to get 5 of these NFTs that then obviously you can sell, but there's no point doing that. The point of having this is that you can okay, so it's asking permission. Okay, so I need to approve this first. This is the first time I've used USDC tokens with this wallet, so you always have the approval process, and then I'm going to have to actually spend my tokens. You need the pop-ups in your browser to proceed. Oh, great. Okay, so I have to allow it to do pop-ups. I fixed it. Let's try again. Okay, so now I'm going to actually pay for the so basically paying the USDC for the gas fee. I think Immutable is covering the gas fees for these sort of things at the moment. Okay, so I've received received a prayer pack containing 4 rare, 1 epic, so that's not so bad, or 1 legendary. Okay, so let's go and check out my passport and actually see what that looks like. There's a few other things I can show you. So here we're back here. We can see my USDC number has gone down. That's expected. Let's look at my inventory. So what NFTs do I have in this wallet? And we can see I have a few. So these are all, some of these are sort of actually quite old, and they've been migrated over for me by Immutable. So a Habbo one there. And, but anyway, mainly looking at Guild of Guardians here. So Blocklaw banners. So I don't know what these ones are. Okay, so I do have an avatar. So this is one. Was their PFP set. So this is very old now. Guild of Guardians avatar. And I have these heroes. So these are a mixture, as we will see. So these are the old ones I bought. So these are from years and years ago. This is what the old style of Guild of Guardians NFTs look like. Excuse me. And this is the new one. So actually, as we'll see, this is the new style of the characters in the game. This is the old style. So actually, I've actually bought this one from the marketplace. So this is sort of shows what the difference in art style is. And if we go to here, Guild of Guardians others, this will be these prayers, I hope. So there we go. I have some 4 and 1. Okay, that's cool. So I think now I need to go and redeem my tickets. So this is going to basically be doing a blockchain transaction where I take those NFTs and I burn them. So here we go. So it's going to have my assets. So it shows all my assets here. So shows these old NFTs and it shows these new ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just burn the rare ones. I'm going to keep the epic one. Probably won't be very valuable, but obviously it's going to be more valuable than these ones. So you may be able to sort of sell that for something. I doubt it'll be very valuable. But anyway, so is this going to now work? Let's see. No. Okay, so now it seems to be working. So we can I'll drag all these on. In fact, I'll drag that one on as well. Oh no, it's gone off again. That's bizarre. Can you only do one at a time? No, you maybe. Weird. Okay, anyway. No idea what's going on there. We're going to burn one of them at least. So again, it's obviously a blockchain situation. So we're going to have to do the signing for the transaction. I think. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's what happens. So if I go back, that's weird, isn't it? Why suddenly it's not allowing you to do it? I don't understand. Teething problems, I guess. Anyway, we'll come off that. So let's also go into here. So this is a token trove, which is one of the which is one of the marketplaces. Getting another block up problem. So this shows the Guild of Guardians NFT. So this is everything that is available, and we can see here again sort of this very clear distinction between the old style characters and the new characters. So these are all new ones here. I've actually it's different sort of pricing. So bizarrely, it has this sort of situation where depending on what the NFT is priced in, it sort of only shows certain ones of them. I don't quite know why it does that. But you can sort of see, yeah, I mean, there's probably some arbitrage stuff going on here in terms of the value of these. So it looks like these are the cheapest one if you've got ETH, but obviously this is ETH on the ZK EVM. So we can see here, this is probably seems to be most stuff happening on ETH, and this is also the cheapest. So these are I don't quite know what it means in terms of rarity. I think there are, if I'm right, there are 48 characters for this new style of character with the new artwork. I don't really know. Obviously there's different rarities, but they obviously have different in-game sort of characteristics as well. So obviously there's different types. So this is obviously a ranged character. This is a melee one. This is a melee one. That looks like a sort of assassin rogue type character. I think I've played with this one. I think she is a healer. Could be wrong, but there's and those sort of things you need when you're filling out your squad. So you have five actually characters in the squad, and you have 2 melee characters, and then I think 3 at the back for range and healing, that sort of stuff. So that sort of stuff will become important later on. It looks a bit like Elvis. So there we go. People are starting to create these characters and then try and sell them on for different prices, and we'll see how that plays out over time. Okay, well, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you again soon.